Okay, Benjamin, I've got your work up, and let's take a look at the giant banana. So we've got, let's see, what do we have here? If I get in here and I back off just a little bit, yes. Okay, so your brochure size is correct. So one thing I want you to notice is this. Well, the first and most obvious thing is that this is a full color brochure. I mean, you can nail this down to your two colors and your tones of yellow and your shades and tones of one of the yellows, and that's awesome. That's really a great way to get some wonderful effects from a two-color job. But when you add full color image, it becomes a full color job. So this is no longer a two-color job. I would say a duotone might be in order, but you're going to find if you use yellow and black, try it. By all means, try it. But you might get some kind of funky results. So that's duotone, and that's a process in Photoshop. But you can just research it real quick. It's really easy, and what it does is, first thing you do is you turn a color image into grayscale, taking the color out of it, or I should say adjusting the color out of it, and then assigning black and yellow as the duotones that would represent all of the different tones between the shades, the tonal range in the image. So the results can be very interesting, but it would be a two-color. It would be true to two-color while this isn't. So that's something that you would want to consider. I'm just going to pull a quick guide out here at roughly where your guides might be, and you can see that we've got, like, you're right on the, right where your fold is going to be. You've got your graphics and type right on the fold. So that's a pretty big issue. The other thing I noticed is that this would be the full 8 inches, okay? Because here's your layout, okay? The center spread, the center console, as it were, is that full 8 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. You're just taking a little bit off the side here to accommodate for that little tiny fold right there. So that would be the full 8 inches. Okay, back to this guy. The other thing, I've seen you doing some pretty interesting things typographically, and I'm not seeing it here, though. This is just so plain. I mean, this has got no personality at all. You start a little bit of hierarchy over here, but it's tough. It's really, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's really super boring. And I know that typographically we can really do a lot with this. So anyways, technically, yes, you're too close to your margins. Watch your margins. They need to be equal. All sides. Consider this piece and this piece as sidebars. As such, you'll want to establish a good safe zone to place your type. Same thing with the center. I don't think your front cover has. It doesn't have enough type at all. It's just, we would like to give a little more information than that. And then don't forget, there's going to be a back cover as well. What's behind this? Okay, that folds over to get to this, but what's on the other side of that? That's what I'm wondering. And that's what's missing. Okay, so, and then it was widow. Other than that, I think you've got a couple of hyphens you might want to adjust out of there. You got your spacing is pretty good. Nothing is too drastic at all. So watch your baseline grid. Let's just draw right there. And you can see that's out of alignment, as is that. So let's work on that. And other than that, that's all I got. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me and I can clarify. Thanks.